Welcome to Scrum Masters Elite _UK. Explore strategies, experiences, lessons from McLeod at Wallabies. Register now.
What first caught my attention was McLeod's extensive experience. I believe that having spent more than 6 years with the All Blacks, one of the greatest teams in rugby history, speaks volumes. Not only did he participate in the 2019 and 2023 World Cups, but he also played a crucial role within the coaching system, particularly in defence. I strongly feel that someone who has worked in such a high-standard environment will surely bring a unique set of values when transitioning to the Wallabies. However, I don't view the matter as simply as a good person will automatically succeed. I think McLeod's greatest challenge lies not in his expertise but in adaptation. Moving from the All Blacks to the Wallabies represents a significant shift in team culture, operational approach, and the pressure from both media and fans. I wonder whether the philosophies he successfully applied in New Zealand can be fully translated into the Australian context. Another aspect that has made me reflect deeply is his replacement of Laurie Fisher, a figure who has made significant contributions to the team.
I find the way Rugby Australia handled this situation quite tactful, keeping Fisher in an advisory role. In my view, this shows respect for existing values while opening space for new changes. I sense that this balance between inheritance and innovation is essential, something any organization must manage during periods of transition. McLeod's statements, such as being very excited to return to international rugby and committed to giving his all, personally strike me as more than diplomatic remarks. I believe that at 53, having nearly completed a full career as both player and coach, his motivation is no longer simply about reputation but about leaving a mark. I think he fully understands that the opportunity with the Wallabies could be a defining chapter in his coaching career. I am also particularly impressed that McLeod succeeded the legendary Wayne Smith as the All Blacks defence coach. That is an enormous pressure that not everyone could shoulder. It convinces me that he possesses not only professional competence but also remarkable psychological resilience.
And in elite sports, in my personal opinion, mental strength is sometimes even more crucial than strategy. Additionally, I can clearly see the thorough preparation on Rugby Australia's part. Peter Horn's comments indicate that this was not a hasty decision but the result of many months of discussion. I highly appreciate this, because in modern sports, strategic decisions require careful consideration and comprehensive evaluation. I sense that the Wallabies are truly serious about rebuilding and aiming for bigger goals, especially with the World Cup soon to be held on home soil. However, I cannot overlook the pressure McLeod will face. Australian rugby has not met expectations in recent years, and fans are certainly eager for noticeable change. I believe that the greater the expectation, the higher the pressure, and it is crucial for the coaching team to convert that pressure into positive motivation rather than letting it become a burden. I have drawn a clear personal lesson from this: changing environments in any field always brings both opportunities and challenges. I realize that, like McLeod, everyone has moments when they need to step out of their comfort zone to test themselves in a new environment.
But what matters is not just the courage to change, but the ability to adapt while maintaining core values. I also think this serves as a reminder of the importance of patience. In sports, change does not always yield immediate results. I believe fans need to consider the process in the long term, rather than judging solely by short-term outcomes. A team seeking sustainable success requires time to build, experiment, and refine. I believe that appointing McLeod is not a magic solution that can instantly change the situation, but a strategic step within a long-term plan. Success or failure will depend on many factors: the coordination of the coaching staff, the spirit of the players, support from fans, and even off-field elements. Regardless of the outcome, I personally believe that such decisions are necessary to create momentum. And in sports, as in life, the most important thing is not to avoid mistakes, but to dare to change and learn from the challenges themselves.
Thank you for journeying with Scrum Masters Elite _UK. Learn how to adapt and lead change.